I'm David Parker of Parker's Country Corner in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Thank you for watching FLW Arkansas.
There you go, dude. That's a giant.
That's what I'm talking about. You just won some money right there. About that. That's what I'm talking about.
We knew this tournament would be an interesting experience from the beginning. Heavy storms got all of our attention and earned a 1-hour delay in start time. That way we could get a little bit clearer weather. But clarity was relative. We still had some good rain spots, and by the time we got back to the weigh-in, it was back. Hard wind and driving rain sent us out the same way we started the day. Our cameras found cover in a nearby storage building, and we coaxed a few of those who succeeded into an interview, certified rain-free. We got Lela Nixon with us. Now, Leland, last night on Facebook, you posted, everybody be safe out there, live to fish another day. But also, you posted some pretty good pictures during the course of the week here. Our expectations were high, but this weather pattern changed everything, didn't it?
It really did. We still caught a lot of fish. I mean, we probably caught 4 limits, 5 limits, easy.
Wow.
They just weren't very big,
Yeah.
He lost a really good one at the boat that would have really helped him. And I broke a couple off. I don't know how big they were, but they would definitely help me. But, yeah.
You did catch a 15-pounder.
No, yeah, striper. yeah, definitely did that. But no, they were still where I caught them mostly. But the hour and a half delay affected how I fished because I had several places I wanted to go that I just didn't have time. I didn't have time to do everything I wanted to do.
Did you change your strategy at all with the wind and the rain and all of that today?
Actually, no.
Really? So you stayed with your previous pattern?
Yeah, I worked on a rainy day pattern yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All the fish have been shallow, and it's probably going to be one shallow. These guys that like to do that stuff probably still caught some good ones shallow. But I went out a little bit deeper, 4 to 6 foot deep, and even a little deeper than that at times. But we were on probably post-spawn fish that were coming off. Caught them, they were chasing shad. We caught some of our best fish were on topwaters today.
Okay.
I caught them on Sexy Dog. And then when they weren't schooling, I was catching them on a D-shad, Yamamoto D-shad.
Okay.
And but Carolina rig mostly, what we caught most of our fish on.
Okay.
And when they'd come up breaking, we just throw a topwater over there or a D-shad.
The camera over the shoulder is showing heavy rain. We got the winds,
Right.
and since you sent out a little safety message last night, give us a little safety tip. When do you get off the water? When is how much is too much?
Well, most fishermen, they just go to the bank when it gets lightning close. They don't really get off the water. It's usually too late by the time we know it. Unless you get a weather warning.
Yeah.
Watch your radar. If you see something really bad coming, of course, get out of there. But it starts doing too much, go to a dock, get in a dock, something like that. But I really didn't have a point today where I said I'm gone. I really didn't have anything today like that.
Well, as you weighed in, you were in second place at the time.
Yeah, that won't hold up.
And what was your weight? Eight and a half, nine and a half?
Something.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you think we're going to see heavier than expected weights or lighter than expected weights?
I think it'll be about right. I think there'll be somebody that has a 17, 18 pound bag, and then I think there'll be some, 15s.
Okay.
I don't think I'll be top 20 with a 9-pound sack. I think it'll be less than that. So.
All right. Well, we appreciate you talking with us. Congratulations on a good day between you and your co-angler.
We had fun.
Nice.
It was a fun day.
Yeah.
You know, anytime you can go out and catch 2 or 3 limits of fish, you know, even if it is pouring down rain, you've had a fun day.
Well, it made it more adventurous today.
Yeah. Definitely did that.
At each event, we award big bass. Ethan Sutton's $217 wasn't his only prize or prestige. Same for our boater big bass. Randall Clark's 6-pound 3-ouncer won an extra $435 to go along with his first place winnings. Quite a day for these two.
Here's a mowing tip. Mow your lawn in different directions with each mowing, especially those lawns with shorter grass types. Alternating the directions will ensure a more even cut and a healthier lawn.
Try to never mow your yard while your grass is wet. Mowing your yard while your grass is wet can lead to an uneven cut.
When mowing, try not to scalp your yard. By scalping, that means the blades coming in contact with the dirt. It leaves an exposed area, kills the grass, and promotes weed infestation.
FLW Arkansas is brought to you by Superior Auto Group. Not just better, superior. And by Bad Boy Mowers. Mow with an attitude. By Costa Sunglasses. And by Certified Arkansas Bait Fish. Healthy, hearty, and safe. Log on to safebait.org. And by Intova Cameras.
What does it mean to mow with an attitude? It means 0 turns and full throttle. It's the power of 38 horses in a town of 10,000 people. It's like American Muscle got a PhD in rocket science. It's backing up your bark with serious bite. It's blood, sweat, and blades. What does it mean to mow with an attitude? Take a seat and find out for yourself.
Bad Boy. Mow with an attitude.
Hi, Michael Sloan for Superior Automotive Group in Conway. Shop all of the best truck brands in one location. Make the short drive from anywhere in Central Arkansas to test drive one or all. There's no better place to buy than Superior Automotive Group in Conway. Faster, simpler, and more transparent. Superior.
I'm Scott with Cox Implement of Northeast Arkansas. Thank you for watching FLW Arkansas.
We got Andrew Woolley here out of Little Rock. Andrew, nice day on the water. 11 pounds, just over 11 pounds on the co-angler side. And on a day like today, that's a pretty impressive catch.
I was very happy with that. I was shooting for a limit in general. Definitely, it was a good day. We caught fish all day long, besides, you know, the wind and everything like that. But it was definitely a fun day today.
Your strategy going in, I don't know what you expected, but obviously with this weather pattern, which was completely unlike anything we'd had over the last few days, what did you do?
I'd been up here only probably once before pre-practice and everything, and that's been a month or so ago. So I came in with just a blank mind, you know, I knew somewhat of what was going on, but not really. Kind of just as soon as last night I tied, I think everything on, just based it off of instinct, and you know, it definitely paid out for me today. I'm glad, and honestly, it might have helped in general of not, you know, keying in on something and then, you know, not sticking with that or something. So
I think you might have. That might be the key, just come in with a clean slate. So what was your most effective lure today?
Today it was a jig, just real simple. Yeah, I mean, just real slow. Every time it was weird, yeah, once the lightning kicked up, you would, you know, it'd die off for a little bit, but the wind actually there for a little bit helped, of all things, but all day, I mean, pretty much caught them all day long.
You had one of the best boaters in the business, Lela Nixon, out there.
Yeah.
Did you guys work as a team? How did that go?
Yeah, I will say he's absolutely great. He put me on some fish today. We both caught just a amount that we just caught them all day long. Luckily, I caught a few of the nicer ones and everything, but it was definitely a great time, and you know, you couldn't have asked. Considering the conditions right now, I didn't expect anything. I was shooting for a limit. That was my main goal, and to stay up in the Angler of the Year points for sure.
What was your points to total, or what was your standing heading into this?
Sitting in 5th place. I finished 5th last event at Dardanelle, and so I was sitting in 5th for points over the year. So I was trying to either hang on to that or do better. So hopefully this helps.
I think you've improved it with it. As you look behind us today, I mean, that's our stage. We got a few boats coming in now, and more will be coming in very soon. We are weighing in early today with this kind of weather. Congratulations on a great day out there.
Thank you.
Good job. We've got our favorite meteorologist with us, Lance Pyle out of Sherwood. And Lance, now I used to work at news stations, so I know what some of the television meteorologists go through. They think that if you can predict the weather, you can control the weather. And so if you could control the weather, why did you order this?
Well, I certainly didn't order this.
That's right.
Oh my, we've had several nice sunny and warm days lately,
Yeah.
and then tournament time, here comes the rain and cooler temperatures.
So what happens when you get a front blowing in like this? And obviously it's really blowing right now. We got strong winds, and the winds increased as the day went on. What does that do to the bite?
Well, it seemed to make the bite better this time.
Mm-hmm.
It started out real slow. I wasn't getting many bites. And then, gosh, around noon, it seemed like the fish turned on, and I started catching bigger ones and getting more bites.
Yeah.
It was an incredible afternoon.
Good deal. Well, now right now you are sitting in 2nd place, and we've just got a handful of boats left. So this is a very good day to come out on Hamilton, brave the weather, and cash a nice check.
Yes, it turned out quite well, if I do say so myself. If I get 2nd, that's great, but if I fall a few places, that'll be fine too.
Still in good shape. What was your key lure?
Really the spinnerbait.
Okay.
Yep. Spinnerbait and jig was my plan, and then also in the back of my mind was the chatterbait.
Mm-hmm.
And so caught my 2 biggest, one on spinnerbait and one on chatterbait at the end.
And that was both, as the wind picked up, you were able to get that moving bait through there. What weights?
That okay, the spinnerbait was 3/8 ounce.
And were you slow rolling it, or were you ripping it through?
Going pretty much as slow as I could roll it, you know. But it was still just a couple feet under the surface.
Yeah.
And then the chatterbait was a 1/2 ounce.
Okay.
It was the Terminator, the new Terminator chatterbait. So.
Okay. Good deal. Well, this is a very nice finish here on Hamilton, setting you up for the final 2 events of the season as well.
Yeah, this should help out quite nicely, I guess.
What place were you in the points heading in?
I'm not sure, around 50th or so.
Okay.
Yep.
So this is very nice to get you up into regional qualifying for sure, and then maintain that as we go to Greer's Ferry and then Dardanelle to round it out.
Right, I'm looking forward to Greer's Ferry.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fish up there, and they're waiting to be caught.
Good deal.
Regular schedule service on your mower, such as changing engine oil and filter, hydraulic filters, and fluid and air filter, will cut down on expensive repairs and leave more money for fishing tackle.
One of the great things about the Bad Boy mower is the easy access to the belts. As you can tell, it has the belt routing system in there in case you were to sling a belt off, easy to repair.
Hey guys and gals, do y'all want more time to fish out there on that lake? You ought to check out these Bad Boys. They will cut your mowing time down in half. You'll have a lot more time to go out there and wet that hook.
FLW Arkansas is brought to you by Superior Auto Group. Not just better, superior. And by Bad Boy Mowers. Mow with an attitude. By Costa Sunglasses. And by Certified Arkansas Bait Fish. Healthy, hearty, and safe. Log on to safebait.org. And by Intova Cameras.
What does it mean to mow with an attitude? It means 0 turns and full throttle. It's the power of 38 horses in a town of 10,000 people. It's like American Muscle got a PhD in rocket science. It's backing up your bark with serious bite. It's blood, sweat, and blades. What does it mean to mow with an attitude? Take a seat and find out for yourself.
Bad Boy. Mow with an attitude.
Superior Automotive Group is Conway. We work hard to be good to our customers. That means a faster, simpler, and more transparent way to buy.
Superior seems to set a tone of that kind of no hassle type approach.
With Superior, everything was laid out for me very clearly. My sales rep made sure she explained every step of the process.
It was always what you saw, that was the price, that was the car you got.
We're Superior Automotive Group in Conway, where it's always faster, simpler, and more transparent. Superior.
Hi, I'm Dwight Payne with Alma Tractor and Equipment, Alma, Arkansas. Thanks for watching FLW Arkansas.
We have our co-angler winner, Ethan Sutton, out of Hot Springs. Ethan, you have a little bit of history here on Hamilton.
Yes, sir, I do.
Yeah. How often do you fish Hamilton?
2 or 3 times a week.
Okay, good, good. Well, now, sometimes that can work against you on tournament day.
It can. There was a couple times that we had spots today that I was like, hey, man, we can catch them over here, and we pulled over there. They wasn't there.
I think there was a lot of that going on today because a lot of the practice people had thought fish were going to be in certain spots, and then this new weather pattern comes in. Knowing Hamilton as well as you do, how do you adjust when all of a sudden a big storm comes through like this?
You just kind of got to know if the fish backed off or not, and we just happened to back off for one little spot. I caught a 3-pounder, and I told him, I said, this is what we got to do, and we stuck with it. But I got to thank my boater on that. He pulled up where I caught that 5-pounder, and I got to thank him for that, because I'd never stopped there. I fished there before, but I'd never stopped there today.
Okay.
So
what was the pattern? What were you doing today?
We was mainly throwing a Carolina rig.
Okay.
So we was trying to hit stuff that was wind blown, but it wasn't just getting hammered by the wind.
Okay.
You know, the stuff, the wind was kind of shifting around, blowing the bait around, just jumping from point to point. We fished some pockets, and we caught a couple in the pockets, but most of them was off the points. And
how deep?
From the bank out to 5 foot.
Okay.
They were shallow.
Okay.
They were still shallow.
So shallow rig throwing, and that was most of your success today.
I caught 10 fish on a Carolina rig, lost 2 more and missed 2 more, and I caught 1 fish on a floating worm.
What was the big fish? You had a 5.7, right?
Yes, sir.
What would you catch that on?
On a Carolina rig.
Okay.
And she was right on the bank. I ain't no more than throwed over and got bit, and I set the hook. She was on top, flopping. So.
At what point today did you think you have a chance to win this tournament?
I really didn't think I had a chance to win. I thought I had enough to get the top 5, but I didn't think I had a chance to win. But it was a tough day.
Yeah.
It was a real tough day. So.
Well, if I haven't fished Hamilton as much as you have, is this about as tough of conditions as you fished?
No. They were still biting, but it was tough to catch a keeper. So it was just one of them days you got to adjust and find the bigger fish. So, but my boater, he adjusted for us. Both the better fish I caught was in his spots. So,
but you had a list of spots you could have taken him to if you needed.
Oh yeah, I probably got 15 spots we could have hit in between here and where we started this morning and caught fish, but I don't know if they'd have been good fish.
Yeah.
So we just bounced around till we found some good ones.
Have you won before in the BFL here?
Most I've gotten is 3rd.
Okay.
So and it was out here last September.
Okay.
So.
All right. So you broke out some new territory. You get to take home some heavy hardware, a very nice check, a very good day fishing on a very miserable day outside.
I like days like this myself. I usually catch a decent sack. So.
Well, especially when you can win and carry home a check as well.
Exactly. So.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
done.
man.
Thanks for talking with us. Sutton won over $1,700 with his winning weight of 13.5 pounds. Earlier, you heard from Andrew Woolley, who took 3rd. Cody McIntyre took 4th. And John McCullough won the week's McCullough Cup, edging out his brother Tommy, who finished in 62nd place. Of course, Tommy already knew that, and he didn't need me to bring this up on television, but I did anyway. See you at Greer's Ferry.
Don't cut your grass too short, especially during the cool grass seasons. A taller grass provides a more deeper root system. It looks better and is less likely to have weeds invade it. Try not to remove any more than the top 1/3 of the grass in one cut for a more healthy and lush-looking lawn.
Remove dirt, grass, and debris from the top and underneath your deck. This will keep your pulleys and belts moving freely and keep them from overheating. When you're done, you can hose off the deck and then simply turn on the deck, allow the bearings to heat up, and get rid of any excess moisture.
Protect your investment. Build a relationship with your servicing bad boy dealer.
FLW Arkansas is brought to you by Superior Auto Group. Not just better, superior. And by Bad Boy Mowers. Mow with an attitude. By Costa Sunglasses. And by Certified Arkansas Bait Fish. Healthy, hearty, and safe. Log on to safebait.org. And by Intova Cameras.
Hi, Michael Sloan for Superior Automotive Group in Conway. Looking for a new truck? Shop all of the best brands in one place without jumping all over Central Arkansas. One customer specialist will help you find the perfect truck today. Faster, simpler, and more transparent. Superior.
There are easier ways to become a better angler. Join FLW today and take your fishing to the next level. Get the magazine, get on the water. Visit flwfishing.com/membership to find out more.
What does it mean to mow with an attitude? It means 0 turns and full throttle. It's the power of 38 horses in a town of 10,000 people. It's like American Muscle got a PhD in rocket science. It's backing up your bark with serious bite. It's blood, sweat, and blades. What does it mean to mow with an attitude? Take a seat and find out for yourself.
Bad boy. Mow with an attitude.
Hi, I'm Philip, Phil's Auto and Transmission in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Thanks for watching FLW Arkansas.
We have our tournament winner, Randall Clark out of Little Rock. What a day it was. I mean, what a day in a variety of ways. Of course, for you, a lot of fish, but an amazing weather pattern that everybody had to fish through today as well.
Right. Yeah, I mean, totally different than what it's been the last few days. You know, Thursday, Friday was just beautiful fishing weather, and then to have this today.
Did you adjust your plan at all?
I did not, no.
Okay.
No.
So you stuck with the original plan even though?
No, I knew the fish were there.
Yeah.
So I stuck with what I had confidence with of where the fish were. So.
Do you think a lot of people did adjust their plan?
Probably some people had to just because of the wind. It was so crazy. In some of the places, you know, I fished some different places this afternoon, and I just said, no, I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
So
what was your plan?
So I had come out Friday and marked quite a few fish on beds, and it was just not so much, I mean, no sight fishing, it was all blind fishing, but at least I knew they were there because I could see them Friday, and just fish those general areas.
Okay.
And that's what it did, what worked for me.
Okay. Good. What lures?
I tried a lot of different things. I didn't just stick with anything particular, but I caught a majority of the fish on a Cinco.
Okay.
Which I thought I would have to adjust that because of the wind, but I just kind of, you know, lined it up with the wind and stuck with it. I'm sure I got a few bites that I didn't know about because of the wind, but it worked out.
White? What color Cinco?
Black.
Black, okay.
Yeah, which I was surprised that ended up being the predominant color, but if you get out there and look at the water, with all of the pollen that's mixing in the water, I mean, it's pretty dark.
Yeah.
So it helped that bait stand out, I think. And of course, brim's dark color anyway, so I think that had something to do with it.
Very good. What's the highest you've ever finished on Hamilton before?
I don't know, maybe a top 10, but nothing close to first. So,
Well, you know, today is also Arkansas Derby Day.
yes.
And so you got all these horses trying to win the Arkansas Derby just down the road from us. And so the mudding horse is probably going to do well. Are you the mudding angler?
I will say I do better in tournaments that it ends up being tougher for everyone. I do seem to do better at those. When everyone can catch them, I don't seem to place as well. So maybe that's something to it. I don't know.
There you go. Well, a lot of it's mind control as well, because a lot of folks had to psych themselves out, and it was uncomfortable. You had to worry about the lightning. That was a very legitimate concern about lightning.
You bet.
But then the rain, the wind, and all those things that can affect you upstairs, you were able to keep it all together.
Right, and that, and there was some boat pressure out there too. And that messes with anybody doing this, I guess, more than anything, is fishing behind people and still having confidence to go in there and catch fish. It worked out. So,
What place were you in the standings heading into today?
I don't know. I finished 6th at Ouachita, and then I didn't do any good at Dardanelle. I just, luck of the draw, couldn't get into where I wanted to fish, and I didn't even weigh in the fish I had. So standings won't be an issue.
Okay. Well, they've definitely improved today.
Yes. Yeah.
And you got 2 more tournaments to go to be able to qualify for the regionals.
Right. Yeah.
Good deal.
Won't be a problem.
Well, Little Rock Boy coming in and showing the Hot Springs guys how to do it. That's pretty nice as well.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Look ahead now to Greer's Ferry. What do you think?
I was really looking forward to it. Still looking forward to it, I'd say. Because that date is perfect for me. It's the way I like to fish there, and they've been getting a lot of rain, and the lake has been high. I like to fish it in May when it's high, but they're also dropping it pretty rapidly from what I hear. So that may change things up a little bit, but we're getting a lot of rain too, so it's gonna be interesting to see how those fish react to it coming up and down.
Okay, well, good deal. Well, we will follow your progress there on Greer's Ferry. Congratulations on a great day on the water. Thanks to Bad Boy Mowers for bringing us this special analysis episode. They aim to make taking care of your lawn fun, and also aim to do it in less time so you can spend more time fishing. Find your local Bad Boy dealer, and you can mow and fish with an attitude. We thank our series sponsor, Superior Auto Group in Conway, for making this all possible. When you're ready for your next car or truck, support the folks who support our love for Arkansas's amazing outdoors. They love fishing, and they'd love to put you in your next vehicle. Next week, we join you from Greer's Ferry Lake. As always, we thank you for watching FLW Arkansas.